to M.S. Swaminathan, father of India's Green Revolution. Montcalm Sambasivan Swaminathan, the legendary agricultural scientist widely regarded as the father of India's Green Revolution, passed away at the age of 98 on September 28. It's a big loss for India. He was one of the greatest personality, no doubt. So we have to know some information about him. Early life and education. Born on August 7, 1925 in Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu. Initially, he aimed for a career in the civil services, even cleared the civil service examination, IPS. So he qualified for IPS. But he switched to agriculture due to his passion and inspired by the Quit India movement and that time the Bengal famine of 1942-43, where great food scarcity occurred because of this man-made famine due to the very worst decision of Churchill. Okay, so he enrolled in the agricultural college in Coimbatore to pursue his interest in agriculture. So you have seen that many of us today, we aspire for the civil services examination, leaving our own field. And he is an example when he, even after clearing the civil service examination, but he found that agriculture will be would be most important for India's people to be served. Because at that time, that food security problem was there, and he thought that by if you do something in the agricultural field, then that will better serve for the people of the nation. So this is a very great example. Even you can cite this example in your ethics paper. Now, what are the key contribution of M.S. Swaminathan? First, led India out of hunger trap. He played a major role in introducing the Green Revolution in India, significantly increasing food production and ensuring food security. Then research on crops, enhanced crop productivity, conducted research on transferring genes for fertilizer response from Japonica varieties to Indica varieties, enhancing the crop productivity. Then this was very important, dwarf variety of wheat, collaborated with Norman Borlaug to develop high-yielding dwarf wheat varieties suitable for Indian climate. Or you can see he is Norman Borlaug. So developing high-yielding basmati rice varieties, innovative use of mutation technology for various crops. What happened that our indigenous, or means you can say desi wheat varieties, they are tall, and so what happened if some kind of wine or this you can say so logging problem, the crops destroyed. So better if the crop plant is dwarf, then it will turn out to be high crop output. So that's why he work on this particular dwarf variety of wheat under Dr. Norman Borlaug, and he brought this to India. Then we have seen that he also developed high-yielding basmati rice varieties. Then raised awareness about the importance of sustainable agriculture, genetics, and breeding in improving crop varieties. Then also launched programs like Lab to Land. Okay, Lab to Land. Remember this term, this will be very important for the prelims examination. Then fair minimum support for farmers, served as the head of the National Commission on Farmers and recommended fair minimum support prices for farmers' crops. Focus on nutrition, biofortification, and funding for agriculture, precision farming, and promoting women in agriculture. So promoting women in agriculture, he took a very great initiative, and you can say great step. So he can be cited as an example for women empowerment activities also, because in agriculture field, or you can say the women's participation is must. Okay, so he realized this and he actually worked for this. Then leadership. His leadership at the International Rice Research Institute IRRI, led to advancement in rice cultivation, including C4 carbon fixation capabilities and high-yielding basmati rice. Then Swaminathan is hailed as true visionary and pioneer in agriculture and sustainable development. So, when he realized actually Green Revolution has a great outcome of removing the food scarcity problem in India. But along with this, some of the drawbacks of Green Revolution also occurred. One of such drawback is that you can see that high fertilizer use actually degrade the environment, and also the high level of what we can say groundwater depletion occurs. So when he realized these things, though, he again tried to make people aware about this adverse effects and tried to come up with some solution for that. So he worked a lot for the agricultural field and the sustainable development. Then some terms we have just seen with respect to his research and the Green Revolution. We have to know about those terms like Green Revolution. I hope you all know this is a period of rapid scientific agricultural advancement in the mid-1960s that involved growing high-yielding, disease-resistant variety of crops, primarily in Punjab, India. You see, in that northwestern part, this Green Revolution occurred because at that time that those particular regions where Mahalbari system was there, introduced by British, the infrastructure was good in comparison to the other regions where those zamindari system, or you can say Ryotwari systems. In the Bengal region, zamindari system was there, and then Ryotwari region, Ryotwari system in the south region. So we compare, then this particular northwestern part was okay because Mehalbari system was comparatively better than those other two systems. So infrastructure was good, people were aware. So that's why the Green Revolution was targeted in this region. Obviously, because of that, a kind of, you can say, discrimination-based feelings occurs that this particular region growed a lot, but the other parts of India, even farmers took the harsh decision of suicide also. Anyway, we'll talk about that in some later classes. So Dr. Swaminathan played a key role in this green revolution. Then high-yielding varieties of crops. These crops produce a higher yield per hectare compared to the traditional variants. They are often disease resistant and have increased tolerance to conditions like drought. You can give examples like IR8 rice and Kalyan Sona wet. Then yield gap, the difference between the potential maximum yield of a crop and the actual realized yield of for a given area. This difference, potential maximum yield of a crop and the actual realized yield, this is known as yield gap. And addressing this gap was a focus of the Green Revolution to increase the productivity. And even it happened also, it occurs also. He successfully reduced this gap. Okay, then cytogenetics, the study of chromosomes and their relation to hereditary characteristics and traits, including identifying traits like disease resistance and drought tolerance in crops. This is known as cytogenetics. Just remember, study of chromosomes and their relation to hereditary characteristics. Then hexaploid wheat, scientifically known as Triticum ST It contains 6 sets of chromosomes and is widely cultivated. Dr. Swaminathan conducted the research on this cytogenetics hexaploid wheat. Then carbon fixation, we know that this is a process by which crops capture carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and convert it into organic compounds through photosynthesis. It is important for plant growth and productivity. So carbon fixation, converting carbon dioxide into organic compounds through photosynthesis. Then CT and C4 photosynthetic pathways, two different pathways for carbon fixation. First, CT, that is Calvin cycle. This is slower and occurs when leaf pores are open. Then C4. C4 is more efficient and occurs in both mesophyll and bundle seed cells. Research on C4 rice was conducted during Dr. Swaminathan's tenure. So he targeted this C4, which is more efficient. This is nothing but a photosynthetic pathway. Now, if we talk about the awards and honors received by him, he has won many international and national awards and honors. He received Santi Swarup Bhatnagar Award in 1961 for biological sciences. He was a recipient of Padma Shri in 1967 and also Padma Vibhushan in 1989. He also received Ramon Magsaysay Award for community leadership. He also received UNESCO Mahatma Gandhi Gold Medal in 1999. So one thing you also know that this Mahatma Gandhi Gold Medal is an award by UNESCO. So he received this award in 1999. And I hope you all know about Ramon Magsaysay Award. One particular person from Assam also this year received this award. Can you name these persons in the comment? If you know him, then please comment. Okay. Then he has been conferred upon over 80 honorary doctorates from universities across the world and multiple civilian awards from nations like Philippines, France, Cambodia, and China. He is also a fellow in several scientific academies in Russia, Sweden, United States, United Kingdom, Italy, China, Bangladesh. The government constituted the National Commission on Farmers in 2004 with Swaminathan as the chairman in order to address the pressing issue of farmer suicide in India. Then he founded the MS Swaminathan Research Foundation, an NGO that develops and promotes economic growth strategies, especially for rural women. So you can cite this example, MS Swaminathan Research Foundation for promoting economic growth strategies for rural women especially. So these are the awards and honors and the contribution of MS Swaminathan. We pay a great tribute, we all Indians and even the whole world pay a tribute to MS Swaminathan. Thank you.